Hello, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, distinguished guests. Match day 3, or a third day of match day 1 for the Champions League. Hey guys, voila, listen, I don't particularly like either of these clubs right now, nor Newcastle based on what happened 2 years ago, and Barcelona for what I've discussed at length recently. So listen, I'm just here to watch. Voila, the hate will be spread out evenly today. But all the big powers, so to speak, in Europe have won their games. We'll see if the so-called best team in the world is gonna win today. But how are you guys doing today? What's the feeling today? How are we feeling? St. James Park looks lively. I'm not sure. But we'll see. Listen, we were good today. PSG won their game. Speaking of which, the thing is, I was recording like the game and my reaction to the game, and I was thinking if I should or shouldn't like edit it out and upload my reaction to it. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I might do it for this game. Time for Phil Foden. Oh, dang it, Phil. Thank you for reminding me. I didn't even realize that. As in, I knew that this game was happening, but I'll have it on my iPad. Here. All right. Unfortunately, Eamon, this is not the biggest game. Your game is not the biggest game. Monaco got cooked. Yeah, Monaco got cooked today. Generational love watch. All right, we'll see. Love watch from who? I think a love watch, hate watch, that can only, it can't, if it's your team playing, it can't be, it's just you supporting your team. It's you supporting your team. Right? Are you going to stream the match? Well, I was going to be streaming my reaction, but like, I won't have the game on screen. From me, from love watch for who? I don't particularly like either team. It's a hate watch. It's a hate watch, and you see, unlike Barca, listen, I'm watching the hate watch from minute 0 to 90. Love watch for Barca. So now, okay. I mean, if that's what you want to categorize it as, be my guest. Be my guest. Did you see that Monaco defense? Yeah, Monaco were looking trash. I caught a glimpse of the game. I wasn't watching it like attentively. No excuses today, trust me. Okay, we'll see. Ansu Fati scored. He did. Consolation goal, consolation winner. But what I want to see is this game. Here are the starting 11s. So for Newcastle, Nick Pope, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝙼𝙎𝙬, Byrne, Livramento, Trippier, Guimarães, Tonali, Joelinton, Burns, Gordon, and Elanga. Oh, they've made Guimarães the club captain. Wasn't like Trippier the captain? Okay, whatever. As for FC Football Club Barcelona, Garcia in goal, Koundé, Araujo, Cubarsí, Gerard Martin, De Jong, Lopez, Pedri, Rafinha, Rashford on the wings, and Lewandowski up top. So basically, as in for Newcastle, they don't have 𝙀𝙁𝘖𝘋𝑼𝙎, he's not starting, and 𝙀𝙊𝘶 is also not there. Though he's even in the Champions League group. Johan 𝙀𝙀𝘋𝑼𝑎, is he here? No, he's got an injury. Yeah, Nick 𝙀𝙁𝘖𝘋𝑼𝑎 off the bench. As for Barca, excluding Señor Fue, and you say Balde, they're at their best. All right, so we'll see. We will have to wait and see. Monaco lost to Bruges. Fue, is this the League One you want to rate? Top 5 league junior? League One? When did I say League One? The what? Third tier of English football is a top 5 league. League One. Hold on. You type League One, correct? This is League One. This League One. Is this what you're talking about? The EFL League One, the third tier of English football. Right? Last I checked, I don't think there's any League One team. It's Ligue 1. Buddy, if you're gonna go and, you know, start making fun, spell it correctly. Ligue 1. Like this. That's like me calling La Liga the league. Right? La Liga in English is the league. So be precise. I mean, I don't know which one I'm talking about. Again, I don't know which you're not pronouncing it correctly. Again, like third time. Sorry, bro. Ion Watch League. Like, buddy, if you're gonna go and start, you know, mocking, at least make sure your spelling and punctuation is okay. At least make sure your spelling and punctuation is okay. Ah. Out the way you hear too as well, buddy. Check your spelling. Check your spelling. I'll need to go back to school. But I want to have a look at the table. Ready to hate watch? Ah, we're here. I mean, listen, we've done our business. Let's see if they can do what they can do next. There's no excuses this time around. PSG top. At least the fact that Marseille, you know, couldn't do it. The good thing, at the very least, is that it means that, you know, PSG remain top of the table, and seemingly that's how it's gonna be. He was in the line before I was there for a bit, but buddy, at this point, like, I'm not gonna entertain him. If he wants to go and say what he wants, he's fine. But ladies and gentlemen, let's remove the music. We're here. Change the camera angle. Yeah, that's the thing with Newcastle. These guys are piggybacking off success that they had in one game they had 2 years ago, and in that Champions League campaign, they got knocked out in the group stages. Dang. The mighty Bar. Look at this stuff, man. Look at this stuff. No, they shouldn't have. No, they shouldn't have. As in, let's see. Amen. This game, PSG, this game, we're saying they should have beat us. This game where PSG had next expected goals of 4.5. 31 shots, 7 shots on target, 9 big chances. They should have beaten us. And you could say that dodgy penalty. Was that penalty dodgy? Absolutely. But you know why I don't care? Because we should have had 2 penalties before then. We should have had 2 penalties before then that weren't called. And people don't talk about that one. So yeah. And even still, you know what happened? Where'd they finish? Dead last. Dead last. So that's cute.
Newcastle's big night has well and truly arrived, and I must admit, with St James's Park full of black and white flags and scarves,
all right, here we go.
It's great to be back.
Whew.
Walk out into a wall of black and white, a wall of noise.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Come on, I can't even say come on, Newcastle. Well, hey, listen, we're watching. The tifo looks nice, though.
Barcelona are here for the first time in more than 20 years, makes it even more special. Memories of 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘋𝘼𝑎 are everywhere tonight. The city's at a standstill. You could have filled the stadium many times over. It's a hairs on the back of your neck night in the tune. It's Newcastle United.
All right, yo, I can't wait. Now Barcelona, you guys are gonna see. Listen, the one thing is, imagine if Barca score within like the first 5, but the intensity, they're gonna be on it. Kevin De Bruyne there, McTominay, Politano, Højlund. Dang, that seems like a good game too. Up the Jordies. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can go see that, but we'll see. We'll see. 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘋𝘼𝘋𝘼𝘋𝘼𝘋𝘼𝘋𝘼𝘋𝘼𝘋𝘼𝘋𝘼𝘋𝘼𝘋𝘼𝘋𝘼𝘋𝘼𝑙𝑖𝑛𝑔𝑎. Dang, it seems loud over there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, señoras y señores, we are going to be getting ready to go on the way. Let me make sure. I'm going to start my recording. And there we go. We are ready. Whatever happens, happens. PSG, we did our part. Can Barca do their part? The team that should have been in the Champions League final. The supposed best team in the world. Let's see it. It's nice doing it in La Liga. Stat padding La Liga. Putting 6 past Valencia. This is European nights. Let's see if Barca can be there. We'll see. Chat, what are your score predictions? I predicted 4-3. I know it's high scoring. I think this is going to be a very entertaining game. But 4-3 Newcastle. That's my prediction. 2-2.
𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑃𝑔 from Sweden, joined by the captains. There's 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑃𝑔 of Barcelona.
Let me know though if you guys can hear the
To join them, the Newcastle midfielder.
I mean if you can hear my audio okay. Why are you talking about? You focus on your team here.
What a big night it is for the Newcastle manager.
3-2 Barca.
There he is, Bruno.
I hope Newcastle wins. I mean, listen, we're all here. How many people are watching the other game, the City Napoli game?
Rafinha or Lewandowski, but they all start tonight. The big absentee, though, is the injured Lamine Yamal. He's back in Barcelona with a groin problem. Marcus Rashford starts. He's still waiting for his first Barcelona goal. Fermin Lopez is preferred to Dani Olmo. Ronald Araujo's back in the team, and he's the captain. Lewandowski starts the night on 105.
Wow, you know, I just have a feeling. As much I actually like the player, though. I actually like the guy. I feel like we're gonna have a Ronald Araujo mistake and Ronald Araujo howler today, with Anthony Gordon running back. Elanga. Ooh. Ah. We'll see. They are not ready. We'll see. I mean, finally, Barcelona are able to use this kit. But it took them 8 years and whatnot. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Let's go.
But if tonight is anything like September the 17th, 1997, you are in for an absolute treat.
Dang, this is going to be so loud. They're stealing our kits. I mean, this is the first time they're able to use that kit. The scorebook is ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
This is something else. What a week you and I have had, really. Bilbao was special. Liverpool was...
All right. The game is underway.
Let's get on with it.
I think it's safe to say that it's a Champions League week that's built to a crescendo. First defending in there for Fabian Schär. And the start of
this start is going to be, every tackle is going to be electric, man.
Than the one we've got here tonight.
This is what I'm seeing. I want to see this Barca midfield against that Prem intensity.
And if tonight turns out to be half as good as that, then it's going to live long in the memory. Barcelona.
They are going to press so hard these first couple seconds. Woo!
Johan Garcia, and you know that they're going to come out.
You know it. It's our... These guys are going to be all over them.
On Harvey Barnes, and I suspected that Glenn Nyberg might need a cool head. Swedes are often cool. He'll need to be in here.
Who are you supporting this game? I'm not. Listen, I just want to confirm some things from Barca. They've been talking a lot. No, that's not a pen. That's not a pen.
Share beaten in the air by Robert Lewandowski. He's had a bit of a stop-start beginning to the season. He's had this muscle problem, but he came off the bench to score a couple of goals at the weekend.
Foul, right?
Gerard Martin over on that side. That's into Fermin Lopez, who's got the nod tonight over Dani Olmo. And now the dangerous 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 on the ball for the first time at St James's Park. Lopez with a shooting.
Well,
I'll tell you why, because the touch he took in the middle of the park and the roost of the pass to 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑎 prior to the poor shot was excellent.
There's 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑎, who won the Champions League with Bayern Munich 5 years ago, won 3 trophies in his first season.
the funny thing is you know what? If this game ends as a draw, no, I'm not sure. Because what I feel is, if Barca score, everybody's all of a sudden going to come. If they concede, radio silence. I won't hear anything from them.
And after winning the double in Spain last season, they do start amongst the favourites to win the competition this time around. It's a shame that
the double. You see, even them, you know, they're not going and parading on domestic treble.
I agree with you. It's a little bit disappointing.
You think raphinha is going to score? I think so. I said my prediction 4-3. I don't know who's going to score. My prediction is 4-3. I think both teams are going to score a lot of goals here.
For 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑎𝑙 to put this Barcelona defence under pressure. Dan Burn, the obvious target. First time they've looked to him tonight, and he gets on the ball and hooks it in. And there's Araujo with the Barcelona clearance. I must say, Ali, when I saw the team sheet tonight and saw that 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑙 wasn't playing, it surprised me, just based on the fact his height, you think, would bother this Barcelona defence.
True.
I was surprised myself, and I thought Eddie's Howe tactics, understandably, would have been get the ball forward at every opportunity.
But speaking of Nick Voltemada, eating a banana.
Ready to go whenever. But I thought, I even thought they would go long throws, free kicks into the box, set plays. But he decided against him, a little bit of pace up front. I must say, 𝙀𝙀🼐, I'm with him. It's always nice to have a snap.
Referee. Which is anybody watching the City Napoli game?
One of the heartbeat players of this Barcelona side. It's a fantastic.
I want to know. I mean, I haven't got it on my iPad, but I want to know, like, if you guys are listening to it. I want to know if they're gonna. Do you guys? Woo! Nah, he's done well there, Juan Garcia. Bro, this intensity. They're not ready. They're not ready. This intensity, yo. This press, bro.
Did you see the fella in the back? Look at these guys.
He just stopped short of tackling him himself.
Astonishing stuff. Imagine what it would be like if they score the first goal in here.
Oh my God. Yo, it feels so different now that when you're not on the receiving end of this. It's different, man. They're not ready. They're not ready.
In all competitions, and I mean, the fact that 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑙 finished the season so well outshone him a little bit, but he was brilliant. In goes Livramento, and now Lewandowski, and now 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝑎𝑙. Defended in there by Newcastle's captain 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝑎𝑙. Here's the determined Tonali, but he runs there into Frenkie de Jong. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑎𝑙.
Go on. Elanga.
Building up ahead of steam.
Go on. No, what are you doing? You gotta finish that. No. What a chance. Bro, they can't handle this intensity.
Before that flex, some beautiful football.
This press, it's too much. The only thing is, I don't know if I don't think they can maintain it for the entire 90.
But that's a real warning to Martin, the left back, what Anthony Elanga could potentially bring for Newcastle tonight. That looked like a mismatch out there.
Do you know what I liked about it, Fletch? He went down the outside. You know, I thought, for all intents and purposes, he was...
You tell him, Dembooz, you tell him.
Both ways. It's Marcus Rashford. And a really good Champions League career at Manchester United, but he's not scored in the competition. He's still waiting for his first goal as well for Barcelona, but let's just have a look at this move. Anthony Elanga teeing up Anthony Gordon.
That's a great, he gets more than a half yard, push it into a brilliant...
Oh, you have to be doing better there. You have to. That surely has a chance to count as a big chance created.
The cross coming across, but there had to be. He should be making contact with it.
Newcastle have started well. 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙖𝙞𝙬 to 𝙬𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀𝙀
Yo. These guys they can't keep up. They can't keep up. They can't handle this press.
It's a good line. They hold a good line.
It's a good line. It's a good line. Bro, the only thing though is again,
we're as excited as everybody in here. 7 minutes gone, but you can't help but get swept along, can you?
oh my god, when it's not against you, yo, you feel it, man. You know when it was PSG, running out was struggling.
Replacing Conor McGregor as that last night.
Oh dear. Newcastle are aggressive at the start. They're on the front foot and they're taking the game to Barcelona.
Absolutely, they are. Wesh.
Well, there he is, the hero of all those years ago.
No, listen, you gotta go. Listen, I don't particularly rate the club and whatnot. I don't like what happened 2 years ago, but bro, you gotta give St. James Park respect, bro.
Don't you go spoiling it. Yeah.
Bro, St. James Park is a bigger atmosphere than Camp Nou.
I suppose they're going to sign off here as well, doing it with a hat-trick against Barcelona.
Absolutely. The fact they've got 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘶𝙀𝘶 at left back tonight means it's 𝙀𝙀𝘶 on Tyneside in the Champions League all over again. Here's Tonali.
And the interesting thing I would say, Fletch, I'm not sure 𝙬𝙀𝘶𝑉 will fancy getting back if 𝙬𝙀𝘶𝑉 goes up that pitch.
W Junior for the stream. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. But thank you to all of you, man, for joining on to the stream.
Newcastle's first win of the season Saturday was timely, setting them up perfectly for tonight's.
Go on.
Good cross.
Oof.
Now 𝙬𝙬𝘶𝑉, summer signing from 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝₀, and he's been the busier of the two in the early moments here.
Weight of the pass here, look, there, brilliant. Tonali, wonderful weight of the pass. Barnes just tries to knock it into an area for somebody coming in at the back post. Lovely. Oh, Rashford, lovely.
And he's got space to run into now. 𝙬𝙬𝘶𝑉 looking to make up ground.
Oh, this is dangerous. Rashford.
It's Marcus Rashford.
Oh.
And he's made a mess of it right at the very end.
Beautiful skill beforehand. He just lets it through him, which does for Kieran Trippier. Look at this. Great throw.
Oh, very well done.
Skill. Finish not so good. A little bit of a warning for...
Oh, chance for City? No.
Just miscues it totally at the end. It's a poor effort after doing ever so well.
5 goals in 15 previous matches against Newcastle for Marcus Rashford.
I know it's not going to happen, but I really hope... Hold on, let me bring this up. I know this is not going to happen, but I really hope Newcastle win for the sake of the hate watch. I mean, thus far, they started better, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So Newcastle need to capitalize on one of these opportunities. It's nice that, you know, they put a lot of intensity and whatnot, put a lot of passion, a lot of effort, but they need to capitalize with it, with a, you know, a chance.
In many ways to the San Mamés on Tuesday night, where everybody was wearing a shirt, and everybody in here tonight has got black and white stripes of some description on.
Oh. Dang, Barca, they're playing with the offside trap again.
Pedri on the ball, and he picks out 𝙬𝙀𝘶𝑉 with a nice pass. Koundé's gone running in ahead of him, but then he's stopped.
Yeah.
And that just disrupts the Barcelona attack.
Yeah, I think I could see the whites of Dan Burns' eyes there when 𝙬𝙬𝘶𝑉 went to 1v1 with him. Nobody wants to get caught in that situation. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑉 just gets slightly out of position.
There's the tactic. Bruno Guimaraes forward. Anthony Gordon's quick. Ronald Araujo won the header. I think they're very keen, aren't they, to get the likes of Elanga and Gordon in particular.
Yeah, they're gonna. I think they know Barca's gonna try to press them. It's gonna be a cat and mouse game. Who can get the ball first, basically? If Newcastle can bypass Barca's press even for just a moment.
continues with Lewandowski down. De Jong playing it forward here to Rafinha, and then the challenge came in from Joelinton.
Let's have a wee look. I think Fabian Schär might just have left a little bit on Lewandowski there. He's having a wee look at him, isn't he?
What a striker he's been down the years. Third all-time in the Champions League, behind Ronaldo and Messi. Rarefied air for a player who's been so good for so long.
Dang, I mean...
Darren, absolutely remarkable quality to maintain it for that period of time as well.
Libramento's gone down and stayed down. He's holding his head as well, so Glenn Nyberg, the referee, will have to stop here.
Dang, what a start though. What a start to this game. Intense, sporadic, high octane.
There's Eddie Howe.
There's not much else to say.
Coming thick and fast these games on TNT Sports. We've got the Merseyside derby on Saturday, 11 o'clock.
The thing is though, they haven't even had a shot on target yet.
Everton for the first time this season.
Barca have had 2 shots on target. That was the Firmino chance as well as the whatchamacallit. The Firmino chance and the Rashford chance. But apart from that, like Newcastle, those opportunities, they didn't count as shots. Whew.
That piece they did before the game when we went into the shack, that place for the Newcastle supporters goal before the game.
I actually think they'd worked out that it was too dangerous to send us in together on a night like this. Hence why I was kept behind like a naughty schoolboy and you were allowed in.
Honestly, Dan.
I think they feared we'd still be in there at this point.
It was absolute chaos, stroke carnage, stroke madness.
But you loved every second, didn't you?
The words out my mouth. But
yeah.
Brilliant fun.
So 13 minutes played. It's 0-0. Newcastle have looked the more dangerous in general. Barcelona have had slightly more of the ball.
They're not even trying. They're just going long. They're not even trying to, you know, no, they're going long every single time.
One thing they don't tend to do here at Newcastle is be too hospitable to the away fans. They're right up there. I think the walk from the bottom to the top was about as far as they travelled to get here from Barcelona.
Base camp to go up there.
Very much the bird's eye view, but if they went to the Camp Nou all those years ago and down the years, they'll have been used to being high with them. That's a good little ball inside.
Go on. No, Kieran.
Here's Harvey
Barnes. You should have shot that earlier.
I think he changed his mind, Dan.
I think he should have shot it.
Does ever so well. 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎𝑙 is unlucky here. He really takes it to full. And he's very unlucky. Defensively, very good. I think he's got to attempt to bend that with his left foot. Barnes wants to hit that, but it doesn't set up nicely enough for him. Gets the corner. Having said that, the situation they've got now could be advantageous.
Ooh, corners. Barca's not the best team for offset pieces.
So Burn and Cher, the obvious targets here for this first Newcastle corner, which is taken short to Gordon, back to Trippier, then they've gone low, and I'm a little bit surprised they've not tested.
What's going?
With the first one tonight. They're going to get another one, but
they just put the ball in the box, man.
I wonder whether that's what Jason Tindall's just said to Eddie Howe. Let's see whether they look for the big fella this time. This one will go right on top of the 6-yard box. Dan Burn scored against Paris Saint-Germain, didn't he, when they were here on that famous night? Short again.
Bro, just...
So Trippier...
That's a better...
Can you overthink it sometimes?
Well, they're just trying to change the angle. That's all they're trying to do, Dan. I understand it. Ball gets played back and Trippier puts in a reasonable cross. They're just trying to change the angle also slightly. I beg to differ that would have been your response back in the day. You'd have been saying, why has that not gone into the box? Correct. If I was in there, you're absolutely correct. This is Ronald Araujo, who didn't play at the weekend. He picks out Marcus Rashford there with a nice ball. De Jong. This is the teenager, the 18-year-old 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑙
𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
The French international 𝙀𝙪. It's quite rare you get a centre-back at 18 who plays all the big games that Barcelona has. He's approaching 100 for them already.
Yeah, it's remarkable, really, isn't it?
He's already played 18 times in the Champions League as well. They trust him. He's a talented player. Frenkie de Jong. This is Gerard Martin. Kubasi.
Ooh. Dang, chance there for Napoli.
Koundé spilling away from 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Rafinha.
Good, well cleared.
Defending done there by 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. He's not quite able
He's
to
unlucky.
get Anthony Gordon through.
He's unlucky there because he knows Bassi's out of position, Dan.
That's an important challenge as well by Byrne because Rafinha had made a good run and there was plenty of pace on the pass.
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
Frenkie de Jong. Kubasi. In a way, Ali, I think Newcastle are happy that Barcelona have the ball in situations like this because look at the space they've got. If it breaks down, going the other way for Gordon and 𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎. That's what they're trying to set up, isn't it?
On the counter, absolutely. The pace they've got.
I mean, I think Newcastle, they're happy to go and cede possession to Barca. And we'll see if they'll be able to break him down. Chance for Haaland. Great tackle. Great tackle.
To Fermin Lopez and then Rafinha, and that's in towards Lewandowski, who got there just in front of the keeper. And then Koundé.
Please show. I can't show it. If I show it, I'm gone for copyright. Especially UEFA, they're extremely stringent on this. So I can't show.
Just getting in front of the goalkeeper, getting a nod on it. Doesn't take his eye off the ball, the centre forward, you know, but the goalkeeper.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Well.
The channel get, yeah, exactly. Even when I upload my like
take his eye off the ball. He knows the goalkeeper.
like highlights to like my reactions and whatnot. Even those, like, I have to be very careful.
Messi 35 behind Ronaldo. When you think about the career that they've had. He's got a great record of goals against these teams in European competition as well. The Poland captain.
Well, you got to say Barcelona's record against English teams.
Potential red card. What?
You know, prior to the 4-0 at Liverpool, I think they've won 12 or 16 or something, Darren, which...
Red card for Napoli.
Overall,
Nah, Dylan. No, Dylan. Not again. Dylan. Dylan sent 5 memberships. Thank you once again, Dylan, man. W Dylan, man. W Dylan. Again. You don't need to keep doing this, man. You don't need to keep doing this, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. But I'm seeing here in the City game that the ref is going to VAR to look for a potential red card review.
They'll get the free kick here, Newcastle.
Does he get the ball? Well, I mean, the freeze frame.
Straightforward, isn't it? Free kick.
Oh yeah, that's a pen. That's a red card.
The next game in the competition for Barcelona is Paris.
It's a red card.
So you start with Newcastle away.
It's a red card. It's a red. He doesn't get the ball. It's like the Kubasi one in the semi-final against Inter in the second leg.
I'm with you all the way.
Man, I appreciate it, man. Big thank you very much, Dylan, man. Really appreciate it.
And I've really enjoyed it.
So the conversation between Anthony 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, Kieran Trippier, Joel Linton, Cher and Byrne, all providing.
It's Di Lorenzo with the red card.
For Newcastle.
Yeah, Di Lorenzo. Ball in.
Trippier. It's headed away by Araujo for Barcelona.
Oh my!
A little bit of a soft header by Harvey Barnes, and Rashford was onto it, but that's quite brilliant.
It's a foul. Who's got a red? A red for Di Lorenzo for Napoli. And it's a deserved red. You can't really argue against it.
Not the best of headers, but they got away with it.
Sent 𝙚𝙤𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 forward for this free kick as well. He's right in the centre of everything. The big Newcastle defender, Fabian Schär, his partner alongside him. Free kick taken by Sandro Tonali, right down the throat of 𝙚𝙤𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. For once he's out-jumped there. That was good defending by Araujo. Interesting tussle there involving Tonali.
I'd say if they win, if Barca play well, I'll say it. Like if you go back and you watch my review against Valencia, I said Barca played very well. Like I feel sometimes like you guys just don't actually go and listen to the review. You come, you see the title or you see something and you have your preconceived notions and you automatically start spewing.
Burn there ahead of Rafinha. Hooked on by 𝙬𝙬𝙦 to 𝙬𝙼𝘋𝙬𝙬. Little touch then, nice and delicate to Sandro Tonali.
Yolanga, go on. They can't get a shot on target.
Certainly cope with the threat of Elanga better on the second occasion.
He did well there.
Interesting.
Oh, what the heck is going on with my... Whoa. What the heck? Bruh. What? Okay, we're back now. What the heck was that?
Lewandowski's header. Pieces picked up here by Rafinha. They're a bit slow to react there, Newcastle. Now Rashford. Rafinha. Composure from 𝙬𝙬𝙦. He just about got away with it. One or two in the Gallagher were a little bit concerned, I think.
I call that over composure.
Pedri. Now De Jong. Kubasi. Marcus Rashford. Good defending by 𝙀𝙬𝙖𝙞𝙀. It's a good ball as well to 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙀. Gordon's just trying to hold his line.
Go on. He's on there. Can he finish? Oh, what a save by Juan Garcia. What a save. Nah, you gotta clap that. What a save by Juan Garcia. That is a world-class save. Right. He's not world-class, not yet, but that's a world-class save. World-class save. What a save. That was brilliantly executed. You see, that's the issue. This is the offside trap. He holds his run because it's a brilliant pass to by Elanga. It's a brilliant pass. It's a brilliant save though. Yeah, there's not much more he can do.
Great football. What a move.
So I think we're going to see the first long throw in.
Oh boy, here we go. Long throw FC. Rory Delap FC.
There's 𝙚𝙤𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, who's an obvious target. 𝙬𝙬𝙦𝙀 not that far away from it. Fabian Schär not quite able to reach it. And it's cleared forward by Fermin Lopez. It's going to come back for the foul on Pedri.
Perfectly weighted pass.
It's a brilliant pass. There's not much that Harvey Barnes can do there. There's not much that you can do there.
As the ball comes across and it's
Nah, but if you go, look, you gotta go and say for the neutrals, this is a brilliant watch. It's even. It's not one team, completely dominating, but we'll see.
First team debut for Leicester was in the Champions League, though off the bench against Porto. Here's Rafinha. That's good defending by.
Now Barca's gonna have a corner of their own. Thoughts on Barca up to now? I mean, they've been fine. Like they've not dominated the game, but they've not played poorly. Like both teams have been playing well.
That's Frankie de Jong, the Dutchman, on his way in. Araujo, the captain, Rafinha, the Brazilian, out to take it in front of the Gallagher here at St James's Park. Defended well at the far post by Fabian Schär.
Wait, De Bruyne is off.
Now the break might be on.
De Bruyne got subbed.
𝙬𝙬𝙦𝙀𝙀 gets his head up. The referee stating there that Rashford got the ball. It's a painful one though for 𝙬𝙬𝙦𝙀. I just wondered there.
Dang. Okay. I mean, I guess it's a tactical change.
I think he tried to. Always in danger of getting that pass cut out. It's a dangerous pass across the face.
Yeah, I know, he got the ball.
Heads down, doesn't lift his head.
Nah, it's a good tackle. It's a good tackle. Yeah, Corbin, aren't you a Madrid fan? You can't find what's going on here.
Let's have a look at this chance again. I mean, the thing that caught my eye was the speed of 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘆𝘾 at the outset.
See right here, Fletch. This is where he's got to compose himself and put it back across. It's got to go to the other side because the goalie's momentum.
What is going on with?
Right-hand side, making it near.
Bro, this 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙀 thing is starting to piss me off.
Towards the goalkeeper's left-hand post because his momentum's all the way to the other side.
Yeah, Corbin, lock in, buddy. Be serious. Like, come on here.
This season had only lost a couple of the last 39 games.
Unless you're trying to play some, reverse psychology here.
In fact, against Inter Milan and Dortmund in the Champions League, and then 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙀 in a La Liga match. Double winners.
It seems like my computer's struggling here.
They should have got to the finals, shouldn't they, of the Champions League, apart from that blow-up right at the end against Inter Milan.
Where is this should have, like, how have we now come to where even opponents, or they should have, they lost. They were good, yes, they were really close, but they should have. Where is this coming from?
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙀, the fullback of Inter Milan, who still wakes up in a cold sweat in his 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘆𝘾 pajamas.
What a pass that is.
Fantastic.
What a pass. Play him. What? Joelinton, you're try.
When he's trying to stay onside, the momentum is lost as well, but it's a fabulous ball. Was it Fabian Schär that made that ball? What a great pass. Or was it Trippier? One of the two. It was a great pass.
It's good defending by Schär. They're aggressive, aren't they? The two Newcastle centre-backs.
Yellow. As in, that's a foul. I'm not sure that's a yellow. Hold on, let's see it again.
Many complaints. You see it there. There it goes.
Yeah, no, that's a yellow. You can't be doing that. Come on, they just need one more. They just need to keep the.
Rashford to 𝙬𝙬𝘼.
There's just one chance, and they're through.
He's been around in the Barcelona midfield for ages. Being harassed there by 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙀.
That's probably a foul. There's definitely a foul in there.
Down the years. Schär's playing Lewandowski really well in situations like that, Ali.
Really tight, not giving him any time at all.
Excellent header by Byrne.
Very well done by Byrne.
Given away the.
Oh, 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙀. You can't be doing that, man. Lock in.
That wasn't great either. Straight to Trippier, and then 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙀 is going to put Anthony 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙀 away. Bassi's got to get across. Gordon's gone down.
Ref!
𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙀's cross. Barnes coming onto it. Koundé beat him to it. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙀 again. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙀.
Oh, that's a good ball.
Picked somebody out. Gordon was the target.
Ah.
Away as far as 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑼𝑀. Good Newcastle pressure. Approaching the half hour. In by Barnes. The goalkeeper 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙀 can get a hold of it.
It's not a bad ball either. Similar one to the previous one he played. He's wanted somebody to come across.
I mean, in that run, is it Araujo?
He looked to 𝙀𝙀𝘾.
He completely trips up. I mean, it's not intentional.
That's another good ball.
Do you think Ronald Araujo meant the trip? Had a little look at Anthony Gordon before he did it.
Yes.
Oh, chance here for Barca.
For Barcelona.
Well defended by Trippier.
Know each other from England, of course. He's made a good start defensively, Kieran Trippier. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗. De Jong. Rashford. Rafinha too high for him. And that's behind for the goal kick.
What a start, man. What a start.
This has been
Indeed it has.
non-stop.
This is some bro, Barca are not used to this prime intensity. If there's one team you can go and tell me Newcastle away at St. James, right now I'll go and say, okay, I can hear that.
This team can do, Ali. is score goals. 184, I think it was, in all competitions last season. They scored 43 in 14 Champions League games. It was quite astonishing, the record. When you look back on the results last season, they were scoring numerous goals in the majority of games.
67 goals in their 14 games. Incredible. And, you know, between the two sides,
Combined, yeah.
Combined.
Yeah.
I think it worked out at 4.7 a game.
They don't mind a shootout, do they, this
No.
one? Excellent balance to get Koundé away. Lewandowski.
That's a foul.
Firmly again by 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑏.
Yeah, it's probably a yellow.
For the foul, but that's the way he's going to play him tonight. Front foot defending from.
He needs to be careful though, yeah, because that's a third. Yeah, that's third. He's right. That's a foul.
Right calf, doesn't he? Nah, he's
Oh,
right.
it is for
I was
Ali,
for-
right.
yeah.
I didn't see the little finger
Yeah,
hiding
he heard me
behind
there.
it.
He heard me there.
Even he's smiling.
Did it with a wry smile on his face. He wouldn't expect anything else, would he,
Yeah.
Robert Lewandowski, tonight?
No, he's been over the course before, hasn't he? Don't worry about that.
36 and seemingly as good as ever. Clipped in by De Jong. Headed on by Araujo. And then away by Joelinton. Here's Pedri. Araujo's down, so they're just playing with one short in the minute, Barcelona.
We're gonna kick it out for him. Int. I mean, if you're talking about PSG, this is the wrong stream.
Gets up early, doesn't he? Araujo. Must be how he lands. Does he land?
It's either that or it's a hip in the unmentionables.
I hope it's landed the way he
Do you guys know why do they do this thing where they wear the two armbands? Like they've got the Barca one with like the Catalan colors, the yellow and red, but then they also go and wear like the Champions League one itself.
Of September.
Like,
It's a magnificent scene here at St James's Park for this Champions League match tonight. Away from Ilanga. Lewandowski. Now Pedri. De Jong. By Kubasi to Rashford.
I mean, this is what Barca want to do. Just keep the ball, take this thing out of the game, get the crowd out of it as well, sit him down.
Robert Lewandowski. Fermin Lopez tried the flick. He then gets the ball back. Here's Lewandowski with the first shot tonight. Fabian 𝙎𝙬 with a good block. Here's De Jong. Rashford. Rafinha's made a run into the middle. 𝙎𝙬's header. Lewandowski onto it with no direction. Now De Jong. Barcelona pressing. Slipped in towards Rafinha. That's an important clearance by Byrne. It breaks now for Lewandowski. Looking to make room. Livramento might have got a piece. Rafinha coming onto it and can't.
Good block.
Just couldn't really get out though, Newcastle there.
But the one thing, see when you look at Lewandowski, Fletch, he just wants a shot at goal. Look, he's dying to hit that. He can't get out his feet. You saw the one prior to it when he smashes across the face. I don't think I've ever seen a centre forward that just wants a shot at goal.
Got to say, when you think about Rafinha, he's got to be a contender for the Ballon d'Or. 13 goals in the Champions League, 8 assists in the Champions League, 34 goals in all competitions. He was outstanding for Barcelona.
Why isn't he in the conversation? Because of Barca fans. Because voila, they saw Señor 𝙀𝙬𝘖𝙀. Voila, and they changed their tune. They thought the same as well, but then they changed their tune.
think the best thing you can say about him, he looks at home there, doesn't he? He just looks very, very comfortable. As if he's been there for a number of seasons.
You tend to see him on the left, don't you, with 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘆 on the right, so it's Rashford out there tonight, so it's a switch of role for 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝘼. Petri ought to see that one again, will he?
𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘆, what are you doing, man?
Gives up there on his own for now. Rashford's gone running through. Newcastle quickly with defenders the right side of things.
And they had to beat.
Frenkie de Jong, Petri.
Yeah, Barca need to do this. Just go take this thing out of the game.
Got away by 𝙬𝙤𝙾𝘾𝘼.
The more intense, like Barca did well. They've weathered the storm the first couple.
Touch of the pressure.
He's a terrific footballer, isn't he? Because Anthony Gordon was sniffing around him in the hope of a less than excellent touch, but excellent it was.
Played 59 games last season, Petri, which was nobody played more than that in the top 5 European leagues. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾, now Petri. Seen plenty of the ball, Barcelona's number 8. Marcus Rashford. Petri's had the most touches out there of any player so far tonight. You wouldn't be surprised by that. Fermin Lopez, Frenkie de Jong. Marcus Rashford. Looking to tee up Kieran Trippier, go the long way round. It's Fabian Schär with a great block for Newcastle. And then Livramento didn't quite run it out of him. I thought he did. Koundé's won it back from him anyway. There's Fermin Lopez.
Just kick it long.
Barcelona pressure growing now towards the end of the half. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝘼.
Wow, that's a foul.
By 𝙎𝙬𝘼.
And definitely placed to see it as well, isn't he?
Let me have a look at the score of the other goal. Shucks. Let me look at the scores in the other game.
Growing though on Newcastle defensively, Aaron.
The intensity has just slightly gone out of Newcastle's game.
It's 1-1 in the Galatasaray Frankfurt game. Apart from that, in every other game, it's still 0-0.
For the entire 45 minutes.
Is this about the distance of the free kick that 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾 took against Inter Milan that came back off the bar and hit the goalie and went in?
Huh?
Yes.
It is, isn't it?
It wasn't a free kick. It wasn't a free kick.
I'll tell you what, he's going to attempt to put it right above that wall.
Yeah.
Into the goalkeeper's left-hand side, I would suggest.
Too high.
Too high.
Instead. I must say, the free kick he scored in the semi-final was one of the best strikes.
It wasn't a free kick. Whoa, where is this coming from? Guys, do your homework. It wasn't a free kick. It came off a corner.
There's just been a bit of a meeting between the three of them, Nick Pope, Fabian Schär and 𝙬𝙤𝘾𝘼𝘾. Moving towards the final 5 minutes of this first half. Newcastle have won their last 3 games against Spanish clubs. Their last defeat was the last time they played against Barcelona. Gerard Martín's header and Fabian Schär. Bruno Guimaraes. Sandro Tonali out to Harvey Barnes. They tended to do most of their work down the right. Newcastle.
Joelinton was a pass there. Oh, Joelinton was on Fletch.
Koundé there with Barnes. It's a corner, I think.
It's a corner.
I know he's going to Livramento there, Barnes. But I just thought Joelinton was a pass through the middle. Here we see it. He cuts inside. That is, oh, it's opened up for Joelinton there.
So Ilanga's come out to take the corner.
Another great save by the Napoli keeper. Dang.
𝙬𝙤𝘾𝘼𝘆's gone right in on the goalkeeper.
Whoa.
When you're as big as he is, you're easy to notice, aren't you? For a referee.
Yeah, no hiding place.
He's right in there.
You're sure the setup. Maybe sometime.
The right. Garcia's come and dealt with it. Did well there, Garcia. Made his mind up early, and then Rashford with the clearance. Here's Trippier. Big man has stayed forward. Byrne helps it on. 𝙎 leaves it. Whether he did it by choice, I'm not sure. 𝙀𝙬𝙾𝙼𝘆. Now Fabian 𝙎.
Did you say shoot?
Not the best of crosses, headed away by 𝙬𝙁.
Needs to beat the front man. Got to beat the first man there.
Flicked on then by
Offside.
He's offside, which has disappointed the home supporters.
Yeah, he was coming back, wasn't he?
These are just some general like blue light blocking glasses. I think I got these like off AliExpress. Again, nothing crazy.
Bucket hats all the rage this summer. Everybody's got one. Everybody had one. Now everybody's got one again.
I'm sure I saw you sporting one as well at some point.
Myth and rumour, Alistair. Here's Fermin Lopez for Barcelona. 3 minutes to go in the half. Given away to Sandro Tonali.
Man on.
Linton was helped up by the crowd. Here's Trippier, 𝙀𝙬𝙾𝙼𝙀.
Elanga, chance to run again at Martin.
Gordon and Barnes in the middle.
Elanga.
Now Joelinton.
Joelinton.
Joelinton 2 or 3 times he's
It's not dead.
composure and accuracy. Gordon to take on Koundé.
Well defended. Well defended. But okay, notification, man. Stop going and like spoiling it.
Did you hear it?
I did. So did he, fortunately. They all share a common goal in here at St James's Park tonight. This undying love for Newcastle, the unwavering support for their club on a big night in the Champions League.
And if you do it, then I'm gonna have to mute you.
Byrne in there again. 𝙬𝙼𝘋𝙼 in there again. 𝙀𝙬𝙾𝙼 with the delivery again. And defended by Barcelona. Livramento arrows one in, but that's
it's
going to
too
be too near
long.
the goalkeeper. We're expecting 2 additional minutes.
So 2 minutes for either Barca to get the go-ahead goal, or for Newcastle to get their own go-ahead goal.
So Martin and now Kubasi. De Jong. Pedri. So confident and so composed, Pedri. Joelinton gets it to 𝙬𝙼𝙼𝘾𝙼.
It's a foul.
Hard for Martin, he was
It has to be a foul. That's a yellow card. So 1 yellow card apiece.
If he could just get the ball away from Martin, he could put 𝙀𝙬𝙾𝙼 in.
He just misses out of it, doesn't he? I think it's a genuine attempt to play the ball, but...
Fascinating now that Martin, the left-back, is on a yellow card against Anthony 𝙀𝙬𝙾𝙼.
You'd be giving it to 𝙀𝙬𝙾𝙼 for the entire second half.
Are you more confident?
Eddie Howe alongside.
I think we definitely can.
Half-time team talk being discussed, no doubt, into 2 minutes of additional time.
He's still down.
Reached the semi-final with Lyon back in 2020.
I think he's back up.
𝙬𝙼𝙾𝙼, one of the more experienced Champions League players in the team. There's the mark. Do you think at some stage they just say to players, look, you don't need to wear shin pads anymore? Because the size of those, I mean, they're a complete waste of time.
Yes, they are.
I think we need to start like.
Something has broken both his legs.
Well, I know, but that's not going to help. That's the point I'm making. I mean, that's not going to stop it, is it?
Well, they should make them bigger. Man. They should make them bigger. I think shin pads.
At this point, yeah, there's just like don't wear shin pads, man. Like.
No, I get it. Some players don't like wearing them, but I think they should.
Up it goes to Byrne, who gets the chest behind the ball, but Barcelona get it away. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 forward. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 a fraction sharper than Dan Byrne, but they look.
Very well done by Dan Byrne.
But he might just have left his foot in there as 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝘼𝑗𝘎 cleared it.
I'm willing to bet 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝑝 could hear Big Dan breathing there.
I'm also willing to bet the shin pads did nothing again.
Dan Byrne gets a yellow card.
I think he's got a yellow card for that, has he?
I think it's a yellow. It's a yellow. I mean, set to miss the PSG game. Again, I've heard apparently that the injury is worse than people thought initially. Listen, at this point, I don't know. I heard initially it was just the one game, then it's this game as well. This Newcastle game. Wow, yeah, I don't know.
Which you knew, didn't you? Yeah. Thoroughly absorbing first half.
I've loved it. I've loved everything about it. I love the passion. I love the intensity. Love the crowd. Some excellent football.
I can tell you that the challenge didn't take place there.
I'm guaranteed it never.
All there.
Is this a red? That challenge, I don't think it was a yellow. It was a yellow.
We're being told from people we've got behind the bench, but the VAR, who's 𝙎𝙬𝘾𝘼𝘋𝑼𝑎𝑑, had no interest whatsoever. So
all right, that's half.
I mean,
Well.
Was a Newcastle chance. 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝑘𝑒𝑖𝑔𝑒 gets Barnes, and his shot on the run was saved by Garcia.
Wow, chat. What are we saying?
Ilanga's cross and Anthony Gordon from point blank range.
What are we rating that half?
We've seen Rashford threaten at times.
Very good half of football. Very entertaining half of football. Who would you guys say has been better?
In the Champions League, you'll hear from 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑘𝑒𝑖𝑔𝑒 at half-time and from Joe Cole with Laura. Half-time, it's Newcastle 0, Barcelona 0.
All right, chat. What are we seeing? First half, good, bad, so-so, average. Newcastle had the better. The thing is, I think Newcastle have only had like one shot officially. So like, here are the stats. Barca have the higher XG of 0.67 to Newcastle 0.41. They've got more shots with 9. Dang, 9. To Newcastle's 3, but Newcastle have more shots on target and have one big chance created to Barca's 2. This has been a pretty fairly even game. Barca's obviously had more possession, which is, as expected. But even when you look at it, chances from open play. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just saw it's 3-1 now in the Frankfurt. Who's Frankfurt playing again? The Frankfurt Galatasaray game. So yeah. Where was Newcastle's pressing in the last 25? I just don't think you can. The thing with it is that you can't maintain that high intensity press for the entire game, let alone an entire half. Like, even when we saw it when they played PSG, those couple years ago, like, the press was really intense for the first like 10-15 minutes, but then afterwards you just can't keep that like that the entire time, the entire game. And so that's why I think they couldn't do so. Like, the first, you're feeding off the energy of the crowd and whatnot, but then afterwards, eventually, like, you just can't. How's Newcastle? It's very good. It's a very good game. The Newcastle game, it's good. It's high intensity. Both teams, it's not like one team is completely dominating. They're both doing really well. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 is the best player in the world. Barca are so mid without him. Didn't Barca literally like just come off the win of smacking Valencia 6-0 without Lamine Yamal? I've never understood this thing. Did you see Ansu Fati scored today? I hope this is the start of something special for him. I mean, yeah, finally it's his first game in league, like for Monaco, which like I know Pogba has been coming back because he's not been fit basically, but Ansu Fati seemingly was training with Barca before. So yeah, I don't get, but he scored. Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you're gonna go and say like they literally played last week without him and they won 6-0 against a mid-table La Liga side, so they seem just fine. Like, as in, I don't get this gimmick. Like, you guys, especially you Barca fans, you guys said the same thing. Oh, look at PSG without Dembele. Like, but if you guys want to play that gimmick and whatnot, we'll do the same thing. We saw both Barca and PSG have been able to go and get statement wins without their one of their talisman players. And what? What else is there to go and see? I mean, I've had a quick glance at the City game. The red card, it seemed like a pretty clear red to me. Yeah, City seemingly as expected, dominating the game. Most of the momentum's been in their favor. You go and you look at the stats. Ah, dang, wow. 1.26 XG, 16 shots, 5 shots on target. In fairness, they haven't even created a big chance yet, which is a bit... I mean, they've had some really good chances, so I don't know. And the fact they've not had a penalty, so I don't know how they've not created a big chance yet. All right. So we won Franklin winning over Galatasaray. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, listen, as a PSG fan, all I'm saying thus far is regardless of what happens, PSG are still top of the table. And that's all. I'm happy about that. In this game, Sporting obviously winning. Even though Galatasaray have most of the possession and have the higher XG. Oh, he's at, wait a minute. He's at Galatasaray. Is this that's the single he's the one who gave the gash to Donnarumma. Dang. 2 own goals. Oh no, Sanchez, he didn't. Is it an own goal or is it not? Here they're giving it as separate goals, but then here they're saying that they scored 2 own goals. This is a pretty decent team, in fairness. Huh. Very interesting. Why is Osimhen not playing? I have no idea. Is he injured? He's injured. Thigh injury, out till early October. Nah, but I'm just saying that Anthony Gordon one, he has to be putting that. He has to be putting that one in the back of the net, man. That's a sitter. It's a brilliant time running there by Elanga. Brilliant ball by Harvey Barnes. And it's just a great save. He didn't. I think the thing with Osimhen is that, number one, Napoli wanted so much money for him, that no club was really realistically going to come in and pay his release clause or pay the money that they were demanding. And then on top of that, you go and you look at the fact that I just don't think other clubs really wanted him. As in, there wasn't. I think the biggest thing is just the money, and then also he fell out with Napoli. Galatasaray gave him, I think, the first, because at first it was an loan with like it was a loan, and I'm assuming also the fact that he was demanding really high wages. But the thing is, at the time, like, everybody was like convinced that this guy was going to be playing for, you know, a team in the Premier League or so and something. And it's interesting to see how his career is like he's still a good striker and still scoring goals, but because again he's not doing it, you know, even you would say that, okay, he's doing it in the Serie A. It's already not, you know, especially for English audiences, not taken all that seriously. But now on top of that, you're going to see now he's in Turkey. I know, and people really don't, you know, look at what he's doing over there. PSG is a way better constructed team than Barca. I'd probably say so for now, yeah. And when I go and you look at thus far, like, which areas is Barcelona better than PSG? Attack wise, you could see they go band for band. But you know what? Let's go and say it. Let's give it to Barca. Midfield. Are we saying that this is Barca's best midfield? Pedri, Lopez, De Jong? Or you could, I mean, the only one for debate here is probably what? Whatchamacallit? Dani Olmo. I think PSG's midfield is better. And then defensively, fullbacks clearly better for PSG. Center backs clearly better. Keeper clearly better for PSG. So the one area where I'd go and definitely go and say that Barca's better is arguably even is the attack. And there's not a massive gap. In every other aspect, I go and say PSG has a better midfield, PSG has a better back line, and PSG have a better keeper. You know, who do you think is better, City or Barca so far? I'd definitely say Barca. Definitely say Barca. I mean, City what, lost two? I mean, they lost to Spurs at home, then lost to, was it Bournemouth? Like, City have not been cruising and whatnot. They've obviously picked it up against United, but yeah. Let's see what X is saying. Hold on, let me first see how much time. 3 minutes until kickoff, or the second half. The Parc des Princes, what a stadium. The ESL winners win with a bang. Yes, sir. This is a crazy picture. Okay, we did not miss our first professional penalty. Is this Mbappe's first penalty? Maybe. Is what Barcola tried to do. The thing with that technique is you have to place it so well. And even then, the keeper nearly gets there. Which Italian team do you think will go furthest in Europe, including UCL, Europa League? What is UECL? Is this UEFA Conference League? Oh, okay. UEFA Europa Conference League. I don't know why they... It's so unfortunate. UEFA Champions League, UEFA Conference... Yeah, they should have chosen a better name for the acronym. Yeah. As an Eamon, you've been watching. How has that game been? From the bits I've seen, it seems like, yeah, City have definitely been dominating over Napoli. But, I mean, according to the stats, at least, is that Napoli's created, like, they've got one big chance created, whereas City have got none. Even though I saw, like, 2 amazing, ridiculous saves by the Napoli keeper. But I've got the game on my my iPad here, but I'm not paying attention to it. They had a huge chance from a corner. Fair enough. So the thing is, I don't know the Italian teams in the other UEFA competition, so it's hard to say really. But I don't know. I feel like you've. Thing is, I've got Juve going far, and I think I've got Juve winning Serie A. I'm not sure if they can also then cuddle that and also do well in the. I don't know. I feel like Inter could low-key have a good run again, and the people are gonna write them off. But we'll see. Maybe finishing top 8. The thing is, I don't know what who they have to play. That's the only thing. Who do you want to win, Barca or Newcastle? We'll say I want Barca to lose. We'll say that. I don't really want any team to win per se, but I want one team to lose. Junior, do you watch F1? I do not watch F1. Not routinely. Like, I watched the Grand Prix once, and it's just not. Well, I just don't have time for it. And oftentimes when there's F1, there's typically football as well. So I'd much rather watch the football. Speaking of which, I want to see what games are on. Like, no, I can do that some other time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the second half. Hold on, why can't I hear anything?
They can do it, it's just the other end where the concerns might be.
That's exactly what I think. I think there's a lot of teams with fantastic firepower, I really do. I think Arsenal might be the best defensively. I know Liverpool.
The second half is underway.
I thought the centre-backs look pretty solid. I just think in the tournament itself, Arsenal might be the best defensively.
Yeah. There's that restart that we see these days.
Started by who? Le Paris Saint-Germain.
It used to be criticised for that kind of stuff. Now it's very much in vogue, isn't it? If Hansi Flick can do it at Barcelona and things like that.
They copying us. Everyone's doing the same thing. Vitinha a trendsetter. Vitinha is a trendsetter.
Done a fantastic job. Really likeable guy as well.
Do you know what? I think the way he handled himself.
Do you think the PSG kickoff tactic is still going to? I mean, it's always going to be effective because what it allows you to do by kicking it off like that, it allows you to immediately put pressure on the opposition team.
Half underway. This is Martin, one of the players who was booked in the first half. Now Marcus Rashford, who's lost that battle against Kieran Trippier so far in the main.
Get the dummy aside. where he showed him a clean pair of legs. I think Trippier's more than handled it.
To be fair, PSG implemented Barca tactics to win their first Champions League. What do you mean PSG? PSG implemented, you know, football tactics to win, as in.
They absolutely were.
This is what I mean. Why are you not going to call him like a Real Sociedad coach or a Roma coach or a Spanish national team coach? Like, why does he automatically just necessarily become the Barca coach? As in, you're talking about 10 years ago, or what? No, he left in 20. He spent 3 seasons, so 7 years after he left Barca.
Challenge coming in from Araujo.
So Newcastle attacking the spiritual end here.
Like, this is what I mean. Like, with Barca, you guys are like, you think that's like me going and saying that what Chelsea, when they won the Champions League in 2020, right? They were using PSG tactics. And even then, that was literally Tuchel went from PSG straight to Chelsea mid-season. I wouldn't go and say though Chelsea won the Champions League based on PSG tactics. Oh,
that's the first one tonight that's really caused Barcelona a problem.
Okay, he might go in love, but as in Barcelona do not have a monopoly on a specific footballing philosophy. Like, you guys have main character syndrome. Like, the footballing world does not revolve around Barcelona at all times.
He's got a couple of Champions League goals. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎𝑙. Newcastle attacking again with Barnes. That's a good block by Araujo.
Like, constantly having to go and be so desperate that, oh my goodness, he won it with... He won it. He was a PSG coach for 2 years. He hadn't been for Barca... been a Barca coach for what, 7 years at that point, and you're saying PSG won it with Barca tactics. Now PSG, they won it with Luis Enrique's tactics, who was a former Barcelona coach.
𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎𝑙 is there as well. And then they've got 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑎𝑙 just hovering behind. Burn stands his ground and flicks it on, and in the middle of all of that was Marcus Rashford. Now it's Barcelona's turn to go forward quickly and try and get 𝙀𝙀𝘋𝘼𝑎𝑙 away, but that's going to run through to Nick Pope.
And the best player was also a Barca reject. Well, I mean, I'm not sure you can consider him a reject, given that you guys wanted him to stay and you extended him not too long before. He couldn't.
He's unlucky. He wants it slightly.
Bro, what's going on with my feed? Like, I just don't understand this thing. I never wanted him to stay. That's you. You might have never wanted him to stay, but Barca did. The reason he left is because PSG met his release clause of 50 million. Right? I remember it was whatchamacallit. Like, a lot of people were fuming that he left. Like, if he left under good circumstances, why are you guys calling him a snake? Right? If this is a player you want him to leave the club, you wouldn't be going and calling him a snake, right? He left because PSG met the release clause and he wanted to go, right?
It goes to Robert Lewandowski. 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝑎𝑙 has carried on running. That's great.
Oh, chance. Ooh, good block.
I tell you what, though, didn't Livramento do well before that to get him from fullback to make the block?
He did exceptionally.
But you're changing the topic here. Again, the initial point here, you're trying to say that, oh, PSG won the UCL using Barca tactics, as though Barcelona have a monopoly on that style of play.
Yes.
What?
Point blank range. Rashford on share.
Looking back to the move, Dan, I think
like, this is like just textbook. This is main character syndrome. The entire footballing world revolves around me.
So they're going to take a look at 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑙.
Like, even in that, yeah.
Match day 1, every game live, 24th and 25th of September on TNT.
Okay, as in, what do you mean by so what? So now, anytime a team goes and plays what, high press football and play with a lot of passes, that is automatically what Barca DNA automatically just off rip. So what about Ajax when they were doing so? Right? When they were playing total football, wouldn't you go and say that? You could very much so make a case that Barcelona, a lot of their stuff, it just grift off of Johan Cruyff, who was playing total football, who took that from the Dutch manager. Like, so we're gonna go and say that all of Barca's Champions Leagues are just it's Dutch DNA. Is that where you're gonna start going and saying? No, but okay, if you're gonna go and say that, who influenced Johan Cruyff? Like, go further. Don't stop. Johan Cruyff didn't start football. Who influenced him? He had a manager for the Dutch national team, right? So then if you keep going in that, then ultimately, like, you're going to go and say that the reason they won was because of football. Like, I don't get this thing of monopolizing, saying this is like this DNA. Yes, Barcelona have an identity they want to play, so on and so forth. But this thing of saying that, oh, PSG, the way they won it was pretty. And even then, you could say that there's differences between the way, like, that PSG played and Barca played. Right? Barcelona weren't nearly as fluid in the attack, having every single, permutation of the front three, you know, going, the right winger playing on the left, playing as a striker, going outside. Messi was very fluid and had that flexibility, but otherwise, it was a lot more rigid. The fullbacks weren't nearly as high routinely. The role of the inverted fullback that Hakimi was playing wasn't there.
They've scored Barcelona in the last 40 games.
I saw that.
So you would suspect that.
Yeah.
Bang. So Barca 10 shots, 0 on target. Newcastle 4 shots, 1 on target. Hakimi and Dani Alves were different. Dani Alves would play really high, but the like inverted bit where he's like routinely at times like playing as a striker coming into midfield, like the amount of times that you had like Nuno Mendes to Hakimi or Hakimi to Nuno Mendes passes and assists and goals. It's a brilliant ball.
But there's nobody in there to cross it to. That was the issue. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏's arrived now. 𝙬𝙪𝙨 coming onto it, determined, away by Araujo. Trippier back for 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏. Kezer's one in. 𝙗𝙪𝙨 there. With the defensive header for Barcelona. Trippier. Delicately done to 𝙬𝙪𝙨.
Have a hit. Right. Handball. Nah, surely not. Tonali's screaming handball. I mean, I didn't see anything. Let's see.
It's a little bit straight. He wants to hit that outside the goalkeeper's left-hand post and make it come in, but the angle wasn't great.
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏 to Tonali. That's good defended by 𝙭𝙬 on Gordon. Now Pedri, a little bit of acceleration, takes him away from Sandro Tonali, and he got it in behind 𝙎, but Dan Burn was across sharply. Lewandowski was the target there for Barcelona.
Just went through the middle there, Pedri, a little bit too easily for my liking, Dan.
Certain players at the big clubs make the game look very easy. Pedri's one of them. He's so easy on the eye, isn't he? Never looks like he's under any kind of...
Yeah, I think my prediction of a 4-3 game, I mean, it could still happen.
Gerard Martin with the ball. Rashford gets back on it. It's not a very good...
It's gone.
For a shot, not quite sure. Struggled tonight, Rashford, hasn't he?
He's not really getting going yet, but it's good pressure put on him. I think it's 𝙬𝙪𝙨. Not sure too impressed.
Thomas Tuchel's there.
With that.
The England coach looking on. Big decisions to make in the coming months, Thomas Tuchel. I don't think Livramento's done his chances any harm tonight, has he?
I'll tell you what I will say. Should give an honourable mention to that pass he put through to 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝙎𝙏 there. Yeah. Brilliant ball in behind Martins.
Haaland scored. 1-0 City.
Came off the head of Pau Kubasi. Gerard Martin hits it high. Trippier's had 2 or 3 goes at this. Bruno 𝙬𝙪𝙨 wins it back and clips an interesting ball in for Harvey Barnes.
Very interesting bar.
Anthony Gordon's in the middle. 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏.
Thing is, they don't have a striker in there.
Barnes with a cross, defended by 𝙗𝙪𝙨. Gets a second chance. Livramento. Barnes.
Corner. What a ball though by Foden. Brilliant flick on. Good chipped header. Nothing the keeper can do. It's a good finish by Haaland. 𝙊𝙾𝘼𝙎𝙾 should be playing. I think so.
Big fella's on his way in. 𝙀𝙀𝙬𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙎𝑻 going to leave it this time.
Just put the ball. Just put it in, man.
From set pieces. An expectant Gallagher's end behind Garcia's goal.
All right, come on, Newcastle.
Pace on the ball, burn the target. A little bit too high even for him.
I think it's fair to say that.
So we mentioned that. Manchester City have got a goal up against Napoli. Napoli down to 10 men. Erling Haaland with the goal. 11 minutes into the second half. So City 1 up on their opening night in the league phase. Elanga helps 𝙀𝙀𝙬𝙀𝙀 Tonali. Bruno Guimaraes, good defended by Fermin Lopez and then by De Jong.
I mean, they've done good thus far. Counter attack here for Barca.
2 back for Newcastle. Burns.
Rafinha.
And Burns lost
his
balance and Rafinha's got to the byline.
Well done by Livramento.
Frankie De Jong. Koundé. Rashford with the header.
Wow.
And in front of the England.
Good header.
Marcus Rashford scores his first Barcelona goal.
It's a good header. Would you say it's coming? I think it's fair.
And Barcelona 1 up at St James's Park through Rashford.
Brilliant header.
Who's that cross? Who's the cross from?
And the beauty of it is that the cross, the deliveries get pace on it. You don't hang it up against that.
Is it Koundé? I think it's De Jong. No, it's Koundé. Koundé left foot. Yeah.
Slightly, actually, it's the other way about. I think 𝙀𝙀𝙬𝙀𝙀 just drops a yard to the left-hand side, and it allows Rashford that little bit of space. And that there is as clinical as you will get. It's an excellent finish.
Very good finish.
𝙀𝙀𝙬𝙀𝙀𝙀 positioning, Darren. For some reason, he just drops half a yard.
A lot of work now for Newcastle.
The ball's played in with pace. The execution's perfect.
So let's see the Newcastle response. They've now scored in 41 successive matches, Barcelona. Rashford, the first English player to score for Barca in Europe since Gary Lineker in the Cup Winners' Cup back in 1989. And here he is on the ball again. Fermin Lopez with the shot, and that's deflected behind for the corner. They're just going to make sure here.
Yeah.
The game's about to open up. I think so. Buddy, aren't you a Newcastle fan? Rashi Rich scored. 𝙀𝙀𝙬𝙀𝙀 coming on. That's going to be interesting.
Before he comes on, Jacob Murphy there as well. Scored in 21 successive Champions League games now, Barcelona too. So they are a team for goals. They've got one tonight. And now they've got a corner, which Rashford takes at the Lees' end of St James's Park. That's Fermin Lopez, Marcus Rashford. Plenty of whip on the cross, which is cleared as far as Jules Koundé. Joe Linton, now Gordon.
No, he's not got the pace.
Yeah, but it's not a good ball, Darren. It's got to go to the right back side of the Barcelona defence.
They need 𝙊𝙾𝙼𝙎𝙾. I think.
They look like 2 players, don't they? Pedri and De Jong, who can just keep the ball in midfield for as long as they want to.
Who's down for Barca?
To stop the game here because of a situation with 𝙀𝙀𝙬𝙀𝙀𝙀. Now this is a legacy of being hit in the head with that Marcus Rashford.
Can't take any chances.
Shot.
You've got to get him off the pitch.
Yes.
He won't want to come off, that's for sure, but he can't take any chances, mate.
No.
𝙀𝙀𝙬𝙀𝙀. I mean, yeah. Dang, that shot was a while ago, though.
Newcastle medical staff, I want to make that caveat, but you can see why it's so difficult for medical teams to work out the severity of a head injury. because this looks like a delayed reaction in many ways for 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎.
I mean, that was a while ago.
New knowledge. It's very, very difficult to work it out. We're seeing a prime example of that here. Three changes coming, Ali, by the way. Yeah.
100%.
Junior, the Leave United effect can't be fake anymore, bro. True.
Come on as well. So 4 players, which you don't see very often. 4 at the same time. I mean, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎's only coming on because you suspect that 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑝𝑖𝑎𝑛𝑐𝑒𝑟's going to go on.
I don't think this game suits 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎. We'll see. I think the thing is, though, Newcastle haven't been able to exploit the pace of 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎 and Gordon as much. Maybe they do so now. We'll see. So Harvey Barnes is coming off.
It's on for him. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎's gone off for 𝙂𝙬𝙀. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎 replaced by Murphy. And then 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎 for the stricken 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑖𝙎.
All right. It's going to be interesting to see how things progress. Here we go, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎.
Surprises me a bit.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you.
Oh, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝎖's off. I thought 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝎖 was like one of the most dangerous players.
Completely freshen things up, but
having said that, I mean, Murphy was as good as anybody in the Newcastle team at creating chances for them last season. So maybe I'm a little bit out of order in making that comment.
What a season he's had, you're right.
Yeah. So 4 changes all at the same time, with Newcastle a goal down here against Barcelona. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎, who's played in the Champions League semi-final during his time at AC Milan when they lost the Milan derby over 2 legs to Inter, so he's got experience in the competition.
Hey, Newcastle's going to have to get back into this game. It's a foul. Yeah. Sporting have gone 2-0 up.
Pretty clear cut.
Big night for a big.
Yeah, I think Newcastle is just going to have to start playing some traditional Brexit football. Put the long ball in, this, that, and the other. That's what they're going to have to start to do.
3 seasons ago, so it's been a rapid rise for him, and now he finds himself on at St James's Park in the Champions League.
They certainly endeared themselves to the fans with his goal against the Wolves.
Far too close to Garcia by 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝙎.
That's a poor ball in.
Must be disappointing for Eddie Howe when you think that he's got Dan Burn to aim at and he's got 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎 to aim at. There's no real need to be that near to the
Thing is, 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝙎 is not that great from headers and whatnot. His aerial game isn't that crazy.
That's a brilliant first touch by 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑎. Learned that one on the 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑎. Here's 𝙀𝙀, little back heel, but that's well read by Livramento. Tidied up by 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑐, but quickly onto it, de Jong. Towards Lewandowski, the first defending for 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝑼𝑎𝑐.
2-0 to City. Jérémy Doku, graças a Deus, pai.
Martin. Rashford. Barca scoring with their first attempt on target tonight. 13 attempts in total, but only 1 on target. The Marcus Rashford header. Pedri. Referee's not even looking. What's he doing?
Well, to be fair, he wasn't expecting a pass,
Well,
was
but
he?
he was looking to the other side of the field. What's he doing? Dear me. He's only got one job, Ali. Here's Rashford.
It's a good goal by Doku.
Still plenty of time here for Newcastle.
3-0 in the Sporting game. Ah, Sporting, easy, man. I can't have Sporting, don't make it 4. Don't make it 4. I want PSG to be top of the group.
Flipped on over there by 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾. Gordon not quite able to get there. Burn against 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑙𝑒𝑣𝑎𝑛𝑑owski. 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑼 headed forward by 𝙬𝙬𝘼. On it goes by Rashford. Had that been directed better, he might have got 𝙀𝙀𝑑owski in. Rashford's going to shoot. Oh, what a goal!
Ah! What a golazo!
That went in like an absolute Rashford.
What a shot! What a golazo!
Never saw it.
Yeah, no, you don't stop those. 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 What a golazo! Yeah, you're not stopping that. You are not stopping that. What a strike by Marcus Rashford. Rashi Rich. Did me. Wow, chapeau l'artiste. Chapeau l'artiste. Let's see.
I thought he was attempting to hit it earlier, going on his left, because back on there.
Went, goes in.
There. Wow.
Wow, what a strike.
Fabulous.
What a strike.
Rashford.
Yeah. Bar down as well. Ah, Bar. Wow, that's a finish. That's a finish.
The instep.
Yeah, that's a finish. No keeper stopping that. It's a brilliant strike.
What a strike. A little bit of a
Yeah, this United is a cursed club. United is a cursed club. United is a cursed club. Yeah, you gotta say United, Manchester United, Manchester United is a cursed club.
Rashford with a quite brilliant goal at St James's Park. And Newcastle all of a sudden find themselves 2-0 down. And Rashford has signed in really as a Barcelona player tonight. He got one assist coming in. He hadn't scored. He's got two now. The header. And that shot that's just gone in, and it really has silenced the 𝙀𝙀𝘖𝑼𝑗𝑎𝑙𝑒𝑣𝑎𝑛𝑑owski. But the Barcelona...
All of a sudden, now all the Barca fans are coming, crawling out of whatever crevice they were in. All of a sudden, now they're all here.
I would say about both his goals, although he's playing left in a three, both of them central. He's coming off the left-hand side, because that's where you're going to get your goals. He's coming off the left, he gets his head up, and the second goal, what a strike of the ball.
Well, just for now, Barcelona...
That's not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea.
Has had to go off, so they're going to have to make a change. And they're going to send on 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝑎𝑙𝑒𝑣𝑎𝑛𝑑owski, who's got a lot of experience. He's had injury problems really as a Barcelona player, but he's going to be needed now. So he's coming on to replace the teenager.
No, you've been here this whole time. We're undercover. All of a sudden now he's back.
Well, it's not Christensen, is it?
See, you were not here most of the stream. All of a sudden now you're here.
Certainly said 15 on the ball.
They certainly said 15, it's 7.
Absolutely. I'm going to say, look, he's changed a bit since he was at Chelsea.
I'm happy to accept Rashford back at United after his loan finishes. Buddy,
Oh, what a goal that was.
why are you guys acting like Rashford wasn't doing that for a period? For a period.
We are going to see it.
Junior, shh. Don't snitch his man. Buddy, you this is what I mean. Always there in victory, never there in defeat. Where were you before? Where were you before? I've been streaming the entire game. You weren't here before.
Didn't see, quite frankly.
That's the one thing, to be fair, with the both of us, we're not scared to eat a bit of humble pie when it comes to...
So two changes now for Barcelona in a very strong position with 20 minutes to go. I think that's why they're such a strong team in Champions League terms. I mean, they've not been at their best tonight. They've not got 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝑼𝑗𝑎𝑙𝑒𝑣𝑎𝑛𝑑owski's lacking a bit of fitness because he's had injuries, but they've just got goals in them all over the place, haven't they?
Absolute quality throughout the team.
Newcastle have got to dig deep, and they've got to find a way to score the next goal in the match, which they're capable of. That's a lovely turn by 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑎𝑙𝑒𝑣𝑎𝑛𝑑owski. Here's Trippier.
What are you doing, man?
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑗𝑎𝑙𝑒𝑣𝑎𝑛𝑑owski got de Jong breathing down his neck. Between them with tonali as well, they've done okay. Now they're Murphy. Hoists it in. Anthony Gordon's going to chase it. Can't keep it.
Yeah.
Well,
Billy Gilmore. I forgot Billy Gilmore plays for Napoli. What?
any chance of another look at it. Completely hits it with the instep, and it just dips at the last minute, gives the goalkeeper absolutely no chance.
Ali, when you look at the flight of it, it's barely moving in the air, the ball. It's so true, isn't it, the strike?
Yeah, what a strike.
Absolutely. I'll tell you something else it's done. It's not half putter. a dampener on proceedings here as far as the fans are concerned.
Absolutely.
I know they'll get going again, there's no doubt about that, but it's kind of knocked the stuffing out them a little bit too.
Manchester City.
Faut dire.
Now, just like Barcelona, 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝘖 with the first goal, and 𝙬𝙬𝙀𝑃 against the 10 men of Napoli. Good play, 𝙀𝙀. Newcastle on the move.
Yeah, come on.
And they might well have got Murphy in, and now there's danger going the other way with 𝙀𝙀. 𝙀𝙀 shoots.
Yeah.
What a switch from Rashford to create the opening.
Now, 𝙀𝙀 tried to do the same finish he did against, Benfica in the group stage last year?
Look at that for awareness. It might be offside, actually. Just wants, you know he's wanting to come in his left-hand side, don't you? I think it's further.
You see, this is what I mean.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, now all the Barca fans are back. Case study, prime example right here.
Frenkie de Jong looking to try and get 𝙀𝙀 in behind. He's getting away from Newcastle in a hurry. It's a concerned look on the face of Eddie Howe. 2 Rashford goals in 9 minutes, 58, 67, the header and the rocket. And Barca 2 up here with 17.5 minutes to play.
But Miggy, I've been streaming the entire time. We're 72 minutes into the game. I started the stream 15 minutes before the game started, when you were never here. All of a sudden, Barca's up 2-0. Things are a bit more comfortable. All of a sudden, now you come. 𝙊𝙀 Voilà.
Martin gives it away to 𝙬𝙬𝘀. They've got to be better in situations like that, haven't they, Newcastle?
Yeah.
Too many occasions they've got the chance to get somebody in behind and they've hit the defender. Here's 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝑃. First involvement for him since coming on. Fizzes the ball towards Sandro Tonali. Couldn't do a great deal with it. Cleared away by Martin. 𝙬𝙬's got all the twists and turns, hasn't he, back there?
Mind you only need to get caught once, but he's looked fairly comfortable there, hasn't he? Since he's come on.
It's Anthony Gordon. 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎's flick. Bruno 𝙬𝙬𝘾 through the shot.
Good save. Buddy, again, I saw your save again. Stop spoiling it, man.
Gordon into 𝙬𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎, lovely little touch around the corner, good strike, comfortable save. He's got them going again.
Excellent touch from Rashford. Confidence oozing through Marcus Rashford.
Oh, he's enjoying it now, isn't he?
What a Trippier.
Back has been brilliant, actually.
But you can tell that he's got a little bit of a swagger about him now.
It's going to be a yellow card for 𝙀𝙀 Lopez.
Cabral get 30. Oof. That's a lofty prediction.
Got a cramp setting in, having chased Rashford back for Trippier.
You can see it here.
It's a great recovery run by Trippier.
Well, he had to get back, particularly if he's feeling a bit of cramp there, but it's just too much. That touch there allows it to come in. That's probably just overstretched.
Kieran Trippier playing his 37th Champions League game. He started the final in 2019. It turned out to be his last game for Tottenham when they lost the final to Liverpool, so he's experienced. He's going to be replaced here as well by Sven Botman. So Trippier's night is done, Botman's on. I presume they're going to go to a back three, are they, Newcastle now?
So.
Newcastle. The thing is, they've had chances. I just think the quality's just not been there.
Looks as though Murphy's going to be a right wing back and Livramento a left wing back. Try something different for the last 14 minutes. 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘾𝘼. Jacob Murphy storming forward. 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝑍𝑒𝑚𝑎𝑟 and Gordon in the box. Martin.
It's too forced.
It's an obvious thing to say, but it's good defending. If you stop the cross at source, you're taking away the threat and the danger, and they've done that very
So you mean the Barca keeper, who granted is good, this is what his first Champions League game, has never been called up for his national team, was not in the Ďašin Trophy, you know, top 8 list. That keeper, no one screamed a scandal, no one said anything. Like, if Barcelona hadn't signed him, you guys wouldn't have been saying anything. It's the fact that he's a Barca player that now all of a sudden, oh, he's the best keeper, he's better than him.
second goal from Rashford, which we won't get sick of seeing because it's a heck of a strike of the ball.
Dani Olmo on the right, Eric Garcia on the left. Garcia had started all of the matches until tonight this season. So the long throw-in incoming, and they've got 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝑍𝑒𝑚𝑎𝑟 as well now to join Dan Burn. So two very tall players to aim at here, Newcastle. Botman's in there too.
No, but all of a sudden then you guys go and say this keeper's, you know, the best thing, you know, since sliced bread.
Now Bruno Guimaraes jumping, he's beaten by
Like, PSG signs Zabardi, you don't have PSG fans. We're not saying, oh, he's the best defense center back in the world.
Rashford's header. Here's 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝑋𝙏𝑆. Nobody going across the front of the goalkeeper.
And I know if you're looking at that, that's all he can do. Whip it a little bit, pace into the front area.
He's been called up several times. He was called up like last year.
Forward thinking, has to get across the defender.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑋𝙏𝑆's been called up since like September of last year. Frankfurt 5-1. I need Frankfurt to calm down. I need Frankfurt to calm down a bit. I think the first goal different. I think the first tiebreaker is goals scored. So I think they're probably ahead now, even though we've got the same goal difference.
Very functional midfield three that was brilliant. They do it with two, don't they?
Yeah.
It's quite a job for the two of them to do that. Just don't give the ball away, and they set the tempo superbly.
I know, it makes you wonder. That'd be a great game. Get my head on myself, but that would be a great game. You just wonder if the extra player in the middle of the park for PSG would make the difference.
Or would the extra attacker make the difference for Barcelona?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Substitutes wait. Here's Martin, now Rashford. Rashford dispossessed by Murphy. Guimaraes. Gordon. Now 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑋𝙏𝑆.
𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑋𝙏𝑆, man, what are you doing?
With Rafinha.
Like, technically, Newcastle is just not good enough.
Frankie de Jong. Pedri. Towards the final 10 minutes, the two Rashford goals separating the teams at St James's Park. That's lifted through towards Ferran Torres, who takes it well, Torres, and went down under 𝙀𝙬𝑼𝑋𝑆 challenge, but it's a fair one according to the Swedish referee.
And I don't disagree with him initially. He does well. Torres, he tries to take it to chest and cut across the defender. And to a certain degree, I don't think it's a pen.
𝙀𝙀𝑼𝑋𝑆 winning that battle with Gordon on that side at the moment.
Yeah, Newcastle. That's why I said.
Just got down, having collided with 𝙀𝙬𝑼𝑋𝑆. Referee saw it. Rashford saying elbow. I'm pretty sure the referee.
But you're not watching the game, like.
I think he did.
You're not watching the game, buddy. And do you not have like apps to go and see this?
See, the referee's actually not looking at the ball again, he's actually looking at Rashford and 𝙀𝙬𝑼𝑋𝑆.
And he'd have missed that one.
On that occasion, it worked, didn't it?
No, there's not a lot in it because Rashford tries to make a run across 𝙀𝙬𝑼𝑋𝑆 and he just sticks his hand out to block her.
So, Martin is coming off to replace by Garcia. Marcus Rashford coming up as well. Ali, talk us through the goals.
The first goal is just a magnificent header, but this, we'll be watching this for a long time. He's cutting across, he comes back on himself, he hits it with the instep. You're right, the ball doesn't move, it just dips.
Oh, the Rashford celebration is back.
Important moment, smashes off the underside of the bar, what a goal.
So confirmation of Martin and Rashford for Garcia and Olmo. And we've got 8.5 minutes left plus stoppage time.
Yeah, honestly, you got to go and say, like, I mean, intensity can only get you so far, and that was my concern, is that they'll be able to match him in terms of intensity, but at some point, like, you can't play at, you know, 100%, you know, guns blazing for the entire game and caught up against them.
To start making more of situations like this, they're finding it virtually impossible in open play to generate a chance, so they've got to pick out somebody here with quality from the set piece.
Yeah. The one thing you would say, you got to say the goalkeeper, Garcia hasn't really had an awful lot to do, has he? You know, for all the pressure and the crowd's intensity, and he's not had a lot of saves to make.
No, had the most saves in La Liga last season for 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙬. He's Olympic gold medalist back in 2024. Pedri's header just not quite working for Newcastle at the moment. Hoisted up by 𝙎𝙼𝘾𝘼𝙎. Garcia's header not the best. Here's 𝙬𝙬𝘼𝑃. Murphy. Got the nutmeg, I think, in the end on Pedri. Intercepted though by Dani Olmo. Goes 𝙬𝙾𝘼𝘾𝘼𝑍, took it brilliantly, back heel then towards Ferran Torres. Willock was there for Newcastle.
I'm going to tell you something. If he'd have looked up,
bro, these guys can't, like...
He just needed to take a touch and chip him. Nick Pope, I think, was 18, could have been 20. He might have been outside the box.
Away by Byrne, on by Sandro Tonali, only to Koundé. De Jong. Olmo. Pedri. Say, Ali, this is not a result yet, but there's been a bit of muscle flexing this week by the favourites for the competition.
Yeah.
PSG impressive winners, Arsenal with a big win away, Bayern Munich beating Chelsea, Liverpool winning last night. One or two early statements made by the teams that we think are going to be there at the end, and you can't underestimate this tonight if Barcelona win here. And a difficult away game on the opening night.
The point you're making, I don't know how as it's City, but you could probably throw them into the equation as well.
Yep.
All against a good standard of opposition.
Into the Lamp one away in Amsterdam against Ajax, didn't they, as well? I mean, there's been some... The teams you're looking at, if you look from the top of the odds, the teams that have been impressing us this week. Olmo with a ball to pick out Rafinha, whose touch never seems to let him down. Here is Rafinha. One of the quieter nights I've seen him have for Barcelona.
I didn't do much today.
He still does things that you and I just look at each other and smile.
Yeah.
Chat, who's been Barca's best player? Oh man, okay. I think it's pretty clear now.
It's lovely football to keep it from...
I think it's clearly Rashford. And then after that, who would you say has been Barca's best player today? Honestly, I'd probably say Koundé. I thought Koundé has, thus far at least, has had a really good game. Pedri, De Jong. Nah, they've been good. They've been good. Rafinha.
Squeeze it through for Ferran Torres. Of course,
No, I think Rafinha's been quiet.
With a half-fit Robert Lewandowski.
What was that? Oh, bro, Tonali, man, like technical quality 0. Oh my goodness, man.
The ball was 10, 12 yards short of Gordon to 𝙎𝙾𝘼𝘾𝘼𝑍.
.4 minutes to play.
This is Pedri for Barcelona. Ferran Torres running to spend Butman.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. As soon as you remove that intensity, there's not much left then from Newcastle. That's the issue.
Livramento.
I mean, we did fairly well without him over the weekend. Came on at halftime, and within a couple of minutes was on a brace.
Newcastle on the move with Anthony Gordon. Time running out for them. 𝙊𝙾𝙼𝘾𝙼𝙎. Gordon's made the run. 𝙊𝙾𝙼𝑾𝑠 come back the other way and then run into trouble.
My goodness, man, this guy's.
This could be trouble, you know. This could be trouble.
Fermin Lopez leading the Barcelona charge with options all around him.
This is dangerous. Rafinha, if he can get a shot off or find someone.
Lopez wide.
And he meant that nutmeg as well. Don't worry about that.
Still trying to work out why he didn't just roll the ball with it to Anthony Gordon.
Well, as in, I don't know if
𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙬.
racially, I don't know if he was like ignored. I wouldn't necessarily say he was racially abused. Like, because the thing is, if you go and you watch all the videos, there was a case there where there was like I think Hispanic girl who was there, like a little girl, and she got hugged. I don't know what the scenario was. I'm not, of course, what was happening there was disgusting, but like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go and play the, like, you can play the racial card in that.
The second goals kind of mentally killed them. You know, I wouldn't say they look shot to pieces, but they just look deflated, should I say, after the second goal, the strike from Rashford.
𝙬𝙼𝘋𝙬𝘼 missing.
Bruh, these guys cannot pass the ball. Technical quality of Newcastle is 0 out of 10. Bruh, Newcastle
Behind the fullback, but I don't think 𝙬𝙼𝘋𝙬𝑼 could ever hit.
cannot string 2 passes together.
Stay where he was.
Do you rate Eddie Howe? I mean, he was good at Bournemouth. He was, he was done well at Newcastle. But I just think, like, at some point his tactics have to evolve, right? Like,
𝙬𝙼𝘋𝙬𝑼 shot for Sandro Tonali and then 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝘼𝑚𝘼𝑎. Now here's Merck.
chance maybe here. Surely. Okay. 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 This is interesting. This is interesting. Game is not over. Wow. 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 Just as I was speaking. Is he onside? Yeah. Clearly onside. Good goal. It's a... Again, I don't understand this offside trap. It's worked for most of the game, but this is what I mean by the offside trap. Is that, like, let's not forget, Barcelona have defended well for most of this game, but the issue...
Added on, and they're the team now with their tails up. Anthony Gordon's first ever Champions League goal, the first Newcastle player to score against Barcelona since 𝙎𝙬𝙾𝙬𝑼𝑚𝑖, and all of a sudden there's belief back in the stadium.
Like, hold on. Like, I don't understand going and doing this, playing with the offside trap, because now you go and you think, like, now they're back. The one time doesn't work, they're through. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Why 7 minutes? I mean, the Fabian share, there were a couple stoppages, the goals, the celebration, all that.
Newcastle with a lifeline, a late lifeline.
Yeah, it's that way or the highway.
they score a wonderful goal.
I don't know. Can you? Is that his fault? Is that his fault? Like, what more do you want him to do? Like, the issue is that when you require it to hold the line by margins, this is what happens.
Garcia challenged by Murphy.
Oh.
I'm so surprised at that. It looked like he got every right to go and win the ball, Murphy.
Of course he has. Of course he has. I think the reaction when Garcia might have earned the free kick.
The thing is, I don't get like Barca fans again. This is no troll or anything. Like, do you guys not think that at some point you're winning 2-0? It's the 88th minute. Like, just drop back a bit. Drop back.
Going to send on Mark Casado.
Like, there's no point in you trying to force for. You're playing away from home.
Newcastle have got to get the ball back. Here's Pedri.
Like, I don't get it.
Chasing is Ferran.
And the thing is, most likely, I assume here that Barca probably will be able to see this one through. I assume.
Listen to the crowd now.
But now look at the position you put yourself in.
Here. Just try and get the ball into the Barcelona box. Ask a question.
So Casado for Fermin Lopez.
Why is he the culprit? Why is he the first culprit? If didn't 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙬𝙀 literally go and give up a penalty? Didn't 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙬𝙀 try to play the offside trap for the first goal? Inter scored in the second leg. Like, I don't get this thing of it always comes down to Araujo. Yes, he's not innocent by any means. I don't get this obsession by Barca fans to always put everything on Araujo. If Araujo made half as many mistakes that 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙬𝙀 did, you guys would have him crucified, burnt at the stake.
If Newcastle score again, Ali, make sure you're holding tight to something. This is going to erupt in here. Pedri. Excellent from Pedri. Rafinha. 𝙀𝙀, De Jong, Pedri, Araujo.
Yeah, I'm not blaming that on him, but again, when that happens, Barcelona were up by 2 in the game, and there was still like that happened in what, the 30th minute or something. There was still more than enough time in the game for Barca to go and do so.
𝙀𝙀 with the challenge.
Like, I don't understand how everything always rests on, oh, it's Araujo. Like, I'm not saying this guy's innocent.
Well, at the moment, he might be suffering with a bit of cramp. There's 3 minutes of additional time to play.
Come on, ref, have a word, man.
They just can't get it forward. I'd be thinking about flinging big 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝘎𝑗𝑎𝑎 up through the middle in about 10 seconds or so.
Absolutely. Really enjoyed watching Pedri tonight and De Jong.
Oh, the two of them.
Fantastic.
Wonderful exhibition done.
Put forward by Garcia. Newcastle wanted the free kick, but they don't get it.
I don't know how that was not a free kick then, but all those other Barca ones were.
Pull back here. There's the good chance, but
it's a good save.
Brilliant save from Pope.
Doesn't he get down well? Now we saw one earlier.
Again, I'm not saying like am I speaking English or am I not speaking English here? I've not said that like Araujo is, innocent and clean. I'm saying that he's made mistakes, but the thing is, you guys aren't nearly as critical for 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝑋𝙬𝘼 or any of the other mistakes. Like, at the end of the day, football is a team sport, right? Araujo was not culpable for all the goals Barcelona conceded in that game against PSG. Same thing in that game against Inter.
De Jong. Rafinha. Supporters doing their bit. Ferran Torres.
Yeah, deflection, didn't it?
Newcastle might not get a chance. So why don't you guys blame 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝘋𝙬𝑗𝑎𝑎? So when 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙖 goes and causes the foul for the penalty in the second leg, where's the slander there? When 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙖 is the one who tries to play the offside trap, he's the one who tries to play the offside trap for the first goal that they scored. Were you there? Where were you guys? Why weren't you guys, getting onto João Cancelo, even if you guys were for the PSG game? If I'm not mistaken, he's the one who falls asleep at chance Rafinha. Why weren't you guys getting on top of him for the chance for when he fell asleep at the back post? That's a whoa. Yeah, why weren't you getting on him when he fell asleep at the back post? Why weren't you getting on him for giving up the penalty? Why weren't you getting on Lewandowski for him not going and pressing and engaging for the Vitinha goal? As in, why does it always come down to it being it's Araujo? Like, I'm not saying he's innocent and that he's not a major culprit in that, but he's not the only one. But he's seemingly the one who gets the brunt of the blame.
They've added an additional minute on. That looked like a little wrestling with Botman, but he's given away to Livramento. Now that Burns stayed up there. Pedri's made the tackle. Newcastle.
Balls out.
I cannot believe 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝑝𝘼 doesn't go over the top there. Oh, 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝘼𝘋𝙀𝘼𝑎𝑙.
This is going to be hurled into the Barcelona box.
Maybe one last chance here for Newcastle if they score here, bruh.
Can this be the moment for Newcastle?
He hopes so.
One last chance.
Dan Burn and Sven Botman to 𝙀𝙑. 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝑝𝘼 behind. In it goes from Livramento. Burn gets something on it. It's in by 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝑝𝘼.
Ooh.
Keeper came through a crowd, and that's probably Newcastle.
That's done.
I'll tell you what, it's a lovely strike from 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝘾𝑝𝘼. Comes at him, he just keeps it down.
That's done. That's done.
Well, there's the full-time whistle.
What a game. What a game. I remember, what was it? Kid District said, what, 3-0? This does not look like a 3-0 to me. This does not look like a 3-0 to me. But listen, you go and say a win is a win. We say 3-0. 3-0, he said.
They got the late goal back from Anthony Gordon, his first ever goal in the Champions League.
You see, all of a sudden, you see them boost. All of a sudden now, all the Barca fans, they come up. They crawl out of whatever crevice. They come out of their sheets. All of a sudden, they're out.
Starts off their league phase campaign with a win. And Marcus Rashford, the hero for them, Ali.
But wow, Rashford, man of the match performance today. Very good today. GG's. And I guess Barca will be waiting. We'll be waiting. Bro, Barca sold. I mean, Newcastle sold. Technically today, I'm sorry, they were not that great. But Barca did what they needed to do.
Barcelona had to win the game. All 3 goals.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Well watched. But the man in the match with the 2 goals, Rashford's second strike in particular, was out of this world. Just that little bit of quality, but a great night. 2 goals in 9 minutes, the difference. Both of them scored by the man on loan from Manchester United in front of the watching England coach Thomas Tuchel. A big smile for Marcus Rashford.
You see all these best friends, they're all coming out.
Time at St James's Park. Newcastle United 1, Barcelona 2.
Yeah, and Spain might just be suiting that man, Marcus Rashford. His 2 first Barcelona goals are back on English soil, and here at St James's Park, which is really.
But the thing I still don't understand, like, I had a question for I don't understand, why is it that you guys are 2-0 up in the 88th minute? Like, is it surely not at that point? Like, do you really need to continue to play the offside trap? As in, I said it when it happened. Like, I said you guys would probably get through and whatnot, and all is well that ends well. But is that really worth it? Like, you're what at that point, 5 minutes or how much ever at a time there would be away from going and doing so. Do you need to go and play that high line?
Oh, there's so much promise at the end.
Like, I feel it's stuff like that. This is why last time round they lost against Inter.
Newcastle to give them something to hang on to, but they'll take a lot of positives from the game as well. I mean, Gordon chance in the first.
No, all it does is it helps you to win the ball back earlier. It doesn't really help. Like, the offside trap means that you can push your team up a lot further high up, and assuming you have constant pressure, it puts the team under a lot more pressure and there's less gaps in the midfield. However, if you go and you look at it though, it doesn't help you to control it, but once you've got the ball, you've got the ball. The offside trap is purely defensive.
Whatever, 7 or 8 minutes, but just Barcelona kept the ball in, couldn't get it off them. They were too good.
𝙀𝙬𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙏, you saw there getting his European debut, coming off the bench, and there were times where there was so much promise, especially down the flanks for Newcastle, but no one just getting the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably the right decision by Eddie, looking at him, you know, coming on. He's a big-footed lad, you know, like you said, he's playing in the 3rd division in Germany only a few years ago, and now he's expected to go up against Barcelona. You know, need to bed him in, give him time.
Why the heck is Newcastle really playing like they were tired? The thing is, though, I think it's the intent, like, they can keep that intensity for a while, but then afterwards, like, you have to have something technically.
Early as they would have liked, but they just calmed down now. I think, like I said, the performance was good.
What was your coping mechanism yesterday, buddy? Whoa, congratulations, you beat Newcastle. Shiver me timbers. Newcastle that just lost, couldn't get their priority striker in 𝙀𝙬𝘼𝙋𝙀𝙀, lost their main striker in Isak.
All right, guys.
Congratulations.
Champions League match day completed. Next week, the focus is going to turn to the Europa League, but before that, we've got another big weekend to look forward to.
Time to check out our not normal weekend on TNT Sports. With a local derby rooted in over 130 years of history.
It's Mo Salah for Liverpool.
Who will win the bragging rights?
That's because your club is incompetent.
To upset England.
The reason they outspent you is because Barca's incompetent. It had nothing to do. It's not because, oh, you guys, like, they spent more than PSG as well. They spent more than PSG. It's not because, you know, it's because your club is incompetent. You guys can't buy players. That's why. But no, listen, Barca, they won the game. They won the game. They did what they needed to do. It's not how you win, it's that you win. And they did that. But all I'll say is, I seen this. I mean, I said it before. There are chinks in the Barca armor. There are chinks in the Barca armor. Newcastle fumbled 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝙖𝙶. Was 𝙀𝙀𝘼𝙀𝙀𝘼 ever linked to Newcastle? Convincingly, they say. Convincingly. Out the way. This is convincing. Higher XG. More shots on target. Same amount of big chances. Convincingly, though. Convincingly, eh? Voila. Convincingly, though. No, you played well. But now you said we won convincingly. You want to walk that back, or convincingly, you said. Convincing. Higher XG. More shots on target. Same amount of shots. Convincingly, they said. Convincingly, they said. Interesting. Wait, Jason, first and foremost, aren't you a Madrid fan? Number one. So you're allying your sides with your biggest ops, one. And two, I mean, last I checked, the last 2 times PSG and Barca have faced each other in the knockout stages of the Champions League, I can't remember which team went through. Excuses FC. Excuses FC. See, this is the thing. I was streaming the game the entire time. This is what I call it. Barca fans. Nah, we need to go full screen for this one. Barca fans. There in victory, absent in defeat. When you guys, when it was still 0-0, when Newcastle was going, where were you guys? Where were you? Now all of a sudden, full time. Now you guys are here. Voila. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, Barca played. They did what they need to do. They played well. They weren't at their best, but at the end of the day, they did what they need to do. They won the game. It's like a similar thing as to the how would I go say? What's a game? The game against Benfica. I don't think Barca was good that game in the group stage, but they did what they needed to do. They won the game, and you move. That's the most important. It was like the same thing. Like people tried to go and say the PSG when they played Girona last year, they won. Maybe we say, yeah, so you could say the same thing with Madrid. Like now, you know, all of this, you know, granted they needed a Fugazi pen, but ultimately they won the game. They did what they needed to do. They got the 3 points. What I want to see though is who is dang PSG second. So even though PSG, well, haven't conceded a goal, hold on. Yeah, it's the fact that Frankfurt have the higher, they've got more goal scorers. So the first tiebreaker is points, obviously goal difference. Then it's the fact that they've scored more goals. Okay, buddy. Relax. If he's so good, why is he on loan? If he's so good, why is he been out on loan for the last 2 years? If he's that good. This is what I mean. One thing I will want, and because at this point, it's bound to happen. At some point this year, Barca is going to lose a game, right? Whether it's, you know, La Liga, at one point they're going to lose a game. I want to see what's going to happen. Now, buddy, be consistent. Choose your side, man. my comment. I can't see. There's plenty of people commenting. Mine. What was the last time they played each other? Didn't Vitinha and João Neves, you know, beat them? And the last time that Vitinha played against Pedri in the Champions League for the respective clubs, am I telling me what happened? Wait, hold on. Didn't Vitinha score in the home and the return leg? ¿Y qué fue? That Portugal beat Spain, and last time they played for their clubs, you know, PSG and Barca, Vitinha scored. Vitinha got the equalizing goal, and Vitinha scored in the first leg. That game I remember very well. In the PSG Barca game, the game that he eliminated him. You're telling me Pedri played better when PSG faced Barca 2 years ago? Pedri played better than Vitinha. All right, you see, this is why you can't take him seriously. You see, this is why you can't take him seriously. These guys, I don't know what you're smoking. You need help. You need help. You need help. You need Jesus. You need the Lord. You need the Lord. You need the Lord. Allah, get on your hands and feet and start praying. And you'll see, oh yeah, well, I mean, where are you seeing y'all? Where's the meeting place? Where's the meeting place? Well, where is it? Montjuic, Camp Nou. Where is it? Where is it? I'm not sure. From the reports, it's seemingly at this point we don't know. UEFA announced it. When? As in, let's check Twitter. Barca Camp Nou. Because the latest reports that I heard was that They wouldn't be able to guarantee the separation of the fans. Let's see, does Barca Universal have anything on this? This is all the game. Who's got the update for it? Yeah, this was a great save. This was a great save. Your opinion on Mourinho to Benfica? I don't know. I think Mourinho low-key kind of watch. I'm just trying to see, have they said anything about the stadium? Come on. Is it this maybe? No. Is there anything? Uh, 12 hours ago, despite their predicted return to the Spotify Camp Nou 3 days before, UEFA regulations are likely to force Barcelona to host the match against PSG at the Montjuic. The club are already preparing for that scenario. There you go. So yeah, so from what I heard, it's because if I do what UEFA Champions League PSG versus Barcelona. When was that tweet? 12 hours ago. Today's the 18th at 9:43 a.m. This is from Mundo Deportivo. So, let's see more. Yeah, you can see here. So see, yeah, 𝙀𝙀 Olympique. This is the Montjuic. It's literally here now. This is on UEFA's website. This is where they're saying the game is being played. All right. All right, boys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a pleasure as always. Yeah, stay tuned for the post-game video. I'll try to get that recorded and out hopefully within an hour or so. So stay tight, stay tuned. It's going to be up on TikTok and on YouTube. But yeah, with that, thank you guys very much as usual. It's been a pleasure, and I hope to see you guys soon. And remember, stay safe, stay kind, and stay blessed. Godspeed.